What's up, Saber fans? It's your boy Brandon. I'm coming at you with yet another review from Ultrasabers. And in my last video, you saw me do the $75 mystery box times 2, and I did that already. And I got my Dominics and I got my Initiate. And I wanted to go through, pick something that I really wanted, with something with premium sound, all the hoo-has and bells and whistles and everything like that. And I came across the Guardian. It was one of my top picks that I had to get, and that I wanted to walk around the streets, doing my thing, doing my Jedi thing, Sith thing, it don't even matter. But I wanted to pick that saber and hilt particularly because that's the saber I liked. I felt it would be better response to me, better fit in hands, and I like the design. So enough with the chit chat. I'm gonna open this box, show you guys what it's all about. Later on in the video, I'm gonna do an update review on my previous sabers and some customer service that I actually had a chance to experience, that I had to experience, and let you know how it went. But right now, enough of the chit chat. Let's open the box, show you guys the saber, do this review, the Guardian Ultrasabers. I'm gonna start with the heavier end this time. Last time I did the lighter end, I'm gonna start with the heavier end. And pop this box. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look at this bad boy right here. Man. Oh my gosh, just looking at this thing, man, it's already off the chain. I just can't wait to go outside, test spin this thing. Just took a couple days. I wanted to check this out, man, thoroughly investigate this, man, play with it, spend some time with it, man, and just still, this blade is still beautiful to me, man. It's still like perfect. It looks amazing. It feels great. I mean, it's heavier than my Dominics. Just talk about a few things of it. We got this pommel down here. This is called the Guardian pommel, and it's round with like some not spiky edges, but squared edges. Got my cover tech wheel here that comes standard with this blade as well. Got the standard finish. I didn't get the nickel plated. I didn't care for that. I like the standard. It was fine on there. Also got just a non-illuminated silver switch, because I got the LED driver in there that allows me to change the colors whenever I feel like it. And it will be cool if the LED switch is actually changed. They actually gave you an option to change the colors with the LEDs on the switches. That would be cool. I didn't want to pick between the standard blue and the white and red and stuff like that. I was going to be changing my blade colors, and I didn't want to have like some basic color down here and then the blade colors like purple or silver or whatever, you know. Also comes with this beautiful pan jewel. Everything that's you see on here screws in and screws out. This red knob here that probably, I don't know, in the Star Wars maybe controls like the intensity of the lightsaber, or how much power actually goes through it. I'm not too sure. But right here is where your Allen wrench key will go into, which if you don't get one, I have a Allen wrench key set that I got here that I just happen to luckily have, and I'll use that to take the Allen wrench out. The Allen wrench out, they'll be able to get the screw out so I can take the blade out, put my blade plug in there and everything like that also. And then confirm. So here, turn it on. As you turn it on, you can see the illuminated through these, the illuminated blade color through these little knob holes here, these little vents that's inside, which looks amazing. And on top of that, the whole quality, the standard, the polish of it, everything on this Guardian, man, it looks spectacular. Like, I'm so happy with the purchase of this blade. It's amazing. Also got the Obsidian V4 sound, you know, so it sounds amazing. It sounds perfect. I got it on silent mode because it drives my child mad. You know, she gets scared when this thing comes on. It sounds like like if you have like a vacuum cleaner or something like that that sounds loud and stuff like that, and your kids doesn't like it, turn the sound off when you get this thing, or just turn it on when they're not around. But yes, man, this blade looks awesome. Also, when the whole package also got the rechargeable batteries that came with the charger port as well. Also got the CoverTech wheel. So when I do a little costuming, I'll be able to place this blade, you know, on my costume. Also with the blade, when you take the pommel off, the pommel actually comes off in 2 separate pieces, but this one piece out, you take this pommel off to get to your battery and your obsidian sound pack. All right, now I'm in there. All right, you got your rechargeable batteries in there, you got your LED driver card, and you got your obsidian soundboard, you know, on this side. Keep in mind, I had to learn the hard way. I was trying to figure out how this will plug in and everything like that. You have a plug-in for your obsidian sound, and you also have a plug-in for your LED driver. So if you're not plugged in, you know, you'll open up your launcher and you find it at the Saber forum. You open up your launcher and you plug it in, and once you plug it in, you have to plug into each individual to control it. So you can't be plugged into the obsidian soundboard and try to change the LED color. It's not going to work. Even though it's all in the same format on the launcher, you have to plug in to each individual one and change it like that. It's actually really easy, and it's pretty cool. And yes, I like how it fits perfectly and snug in here. I don't know, when they built this blade and with the speakers and everything like that, it fits snug in here. It's not like my Dominic's, where the battery pack kind of moved around, and I got a story about that a little bit later. I'll tell you when I go through my final review and just my update. But yeah, just wanted to talk about that obsidian soundboard and that LED driver that's in there. And it's easy to manage, man. The launcher is very easy, and it's actually fun to play with, especially once you get the colors in there and the soundboard and everything like that, and change your soundboard, change the colors. You'd be like, man, you know, it's almost like you got a brand new blade every time you change the color, or a brand new blade every time you change the sound. Checking out the blade. I'm gonna give you guys a brief test, man, to see what it sounds like. Also, you get to see how much the blade illuminates, and in my room full of bright lights and everything like that. I'm gonna crank the sound up here so you can see how loud it sounds, and we'll go from there, man. Let's do it. Turn it on. Get to the proper sound. Obsidian.
Confirmed.
Yeah. Bright, sounds loud, and everything like that. That obsidian soundboard, man. Check out that blade, everything like that. Solid. So it feels good, looks good to me, man. My overall review of this blade, man, I love it, man. As far as spinning it go, man, spinning it with this hilt, this heavy grade blade, man, it does get heavy. And when you're twerking that, not twerking the thing, but when you twerking that thing, man, and everything is going fast, you can easily lose control of it. I have not dropped this, and I love it that much. I don't want to drop it. I practice all my spinning with my Dominic's or my Dark Initiate V3, and yes, when I spin this, man, I practice all my moves with that. Then I come in and spin this one until I got a perfection. Even if I have like a soft pad on the floor, I'll still have a soft pad for this one, just so I don't want to drop it on hard cement. But if you're looking for something to spin, I definitely go with like the Dominic's, because the longer hilt, man, I like the longer hilt versus the shorter hilt with the V3. It's harder, it's a little bit balanced with the Dominic's because of the longer hilt than it is with the Dark Initiate V3. Yeah, the Dark Initiate. But other than that, man, if you're looking for something with some class, man, you're trying to look, you know, be the superstar, bell to ball, or whatever you want to be when you come to the Star Wars Sith game, this Guardian, man, is where to go. I mean, it is beautiful, it feels great, I really love it. And overall, I wanted to do. Speaking of, I was talking about earlier. I wanted to talk about some customer service that I had to go through with Ultrasabers and everything like that. The day after I did my review, my Dominic's, which I have right here, had some problems. Like the lights stopped working, and as you can see right now, it's fine and everything like that. But it had stopped working. I wasn't sure what was going on. I was pressing the switch one day and I like clicked it twice and it's turned off, and I was like, oh, there's the light off and everything like that. So I contacted Ultrasabers right away. You know, it was like the day after or whatever and everything like that, and told them about, you know, what was going on with my issues. They got back to me, you know, within a couple days of the email and everything like that, gave me some at-home how-tos and everything like that, see if that worked. And I tried those, nothing didn't work. Also, with my with this, when I was spinning it and everything like that, and I noticed I was hearing a little clinging on the inside, and I took it out and my battery pack, the plastic had broke on the inside where it holds the battery, and I think it's because of the space that you have inside this Dominic's. But it was awesome what they did. I got back with them and they got back with me. I ended up sending it back in and they ended up fixing it, bringing it back to me, no charge. You know, they're even covering my shipping costs that I had to use to ship, because they, I guess, ran their tests and tried to do a double check to make sure there was no negligence involved and everything like that. Make sure I didn't cause any problems, and it wasn't. They came back and they did a good job. They fixed it up. Everything worked, and they came back and got my brand new battery pack. Also, which is cool, they use, if you got your blade and it comes with this little rubber tech on there, I guess the tech, or you know, the guy that fixed my blade, put the little rubberized blade on there and put it on the battery pack to help cover it, along with the Velcro seal that holds the batteries in there, and it doesn't move, man. It actually, I think it actually does a better job protecting it. I was gonna think about doing some cotton or something like that on the inside, but that little rubber plug that comes on your blades, man, they put it on the battery pack, it works, it holds in there fine, it does the job. Like, it doesn't move when I spin it and everything like that. It goes in easily, and I haven't had a problem with it since. But you know, I had a chance to get involved with the customer service, and Anna, she did a great job of answering me and getting back with me in a timely fashion. I know you guys are busy up there at Ultrasabers, but Anna at Ultrasabers, thank you very much for being nice and polite and getting back with me, and that was a good thing as well. I had another issue with my blades here. My blade, on my mid-grade blade, I guess, on the spinning, I tried to contact them about that too, and I guess it's something that just happens. I guess it didn't do enough, or it wasn't enough, where you can see like the little plastic is kind of unraveling on the inside of it, which is, you know, it doesn't stop the blade. It kind of brings some wrinkles in there. It doesn't look too bad, and you know, it still lights up when you place it in there, but it wasn't enough to actually get me a new blade. But it's fine, you know, it's just something that happens. As you can see right there, if you can see it, you know, you can see just a little bit of wrinkle in there. But as far as the blade go, like, you can still do it with it, fight with it. I still spin with it, it still lights up and everything like that. I do all my practicing with my spinning with my Dominic's or my Dark Initiate, and it's fine, man. So, you know, couldn't get a free blade off that and or anything like that, but they didn't think it was you know, worth it on that. They just said it sometimes happens with their blades, with the blades, and she suggested that I get the heavy grade blades, later in durable blades, and they also gave me a little helpy little help and told me about some grab bags and other stuff like that I can get with some blades, and that's fine, you know what I mean. I'm okay with that. But ultimately they fixed the hilt, which I care about the most, because that's where the most money is in these hilts, not in those blades. So that's just my customer experience, man. I think it was an overall good experience with Ultrasabers. I really appreciate you guys for helping me out, helping me through my ordeal, especially my first purchase with you guys. And it felt great to be comfortable with getting this. And I've been working with this for the week. I wanted to test it out before I even did a review on it and see how it goes. And everything seems to be working properly, man, with this. And It is beautiful. Took the time. I probably got it, for the people that's talking about it, the days and how long it takes to get in the days. I probably got it within like the, I want to say probably like 18 day, which they're previously on they're on the 8 to 14 day wait period to turnaround time. I probably got it in the 17 to 18 day, which is fine. Once you get your hilt and everything like that and everything is working properly, you don't care about, the few days that extra days that you have to wait. It's for a beautiful hilt like this with good craftsmanship and everything working properly on it, and it seems like it's going to do justice for a really long time. And also, with the company of Ultrasabers doing a good job and making all this stuff, you don't mind. I didn't mind waiting a couple extra days to get my special Guardian right here. So, I want to wrap that review up, let you guys know my Guardian review, Ultrasabers. Thank you so much. Everybody, thanks for watching. Hope I didn't take too much of your time. And yeah, may the force be with you. Always wanted to say that. Have a good one.